Hi, I am feeling some tiger lion energy today. um, Hence the lion mane hair. That's this is how I'm feeling today. This morning, when I was getting dressed, that's what I was feeling. I was just feeling like this energy of continuing to take back my power, and like I've been doing this for a long time, and I was reflecting back on that and realizing that 2024 for me started out with one word, an idea of one word where it sort of came to me. I wasn't like making New Year's resolutions in 2024. I am talking about last year. I am not talking about 2025. I know it's 2025 now, but I'm talking about last year, 2024, and how that year started out for me. Like the very beginning, like I sensed something was different about that year for me. I didn't realize where it would take me and that I would end up being in my bedroom for 9 months plus. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I do think that it's all part of the bigger picture for the plan for my life, and that it's all related. So when January 24 came around, I don't know, this just one word just like came into my mind so strongly, and I just had this sense of that's what this year is going to be for me. And that word was autonomy. So literally my own power, taking back my power. And it's like, it felt like that was my truth, and that has been my truth this whole past year, and it still is. And I'm still like, this morning I was feeling like there's still a few like loose ends of that taking back my power, where I can be authentically me and also where I can be autonomous and like just be in my own power. And that feels like tiger lion energy to me, and that's what I feel. I feel that, and yeah, anyway, I wanted to read to you a couple of things that I wrote back in July of 24. Actually, let's see. Yeah, July 5th of 2024. I was very much stuck here in this room, going through a lot of stuff, and yeah, anyway, in the thick of the process of taking back my power. I'm sorry, I have to drink my tea. You guys, if you watch my videos, then you already know that I'm probably gonna be drinking something, or maybe eating something, because I just have to keep doing that. Oh, and if you're curious about what this tea is in here, it's basically, I have cat's claw tea and the chaga mushroom tea. It like combined, and I have a little bit of honey in there. So that's what that one was that I just drank. And then these other ones that I'm going to drink are basically a combination of like 9 different kinds of teas. Yeah, because I can't take the tinctures, so I have to do them in the tea form. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about autonomy and taking back my power, and yeah. So I'm going to read to you what I wrote in on July 5th of 2024, and some of this may be, I don't know, my notes are all over the place, so I might even have a hard time reading them. Okay, so July 5th, 2024, thinking about authenticity, and this line I recently wrote in a poem. So I wrote a poem about conforming, okay? And this later on that month I turned it into lyrics for a song that I used used AI for the music part, but I've since deleted my songs that were used with AI, and so now my lyrics are they're still just lyrics until I find a way to combine them with my own composition. So anyway, so the line I recently wrote in a poem: conforming was the most destructive thing I've ever done. And you know what? I really believe that. Because you cannot be your authentic self if you are conforming. Okay? And you're basically, conforming is giving away your power. Alright, so this is what I wrote. Conformity versus alignment, and then I put in parentheses harmony. Harmony, alignment feels like harmony. Okay, so I said conforming is only good if it's in alignment with your soul and the universe or God. Then you could say it's not really conforming at all. It's actually you living in alignment. I think that's pretty obvious. Okay, so conforming is not the same thing as living in harmony with others. Okay, does that make sense? When you conform, it's not the same thing. Living in harmony with others is a completely different thing. But we sometimes don't see it that way, okay? Conforming is cutting yourself off from your soul's purpose to fit in a little box that you were never meant to fit in. Conforming is a fake alignment. I think that's true. I think it is a fake kind of alignment. It's not real. It's a facade. And that's what my experience has taught me. And that's what I've been doing for the past, few years, trying to get out of conformity and trying to be my authentic self, but but I've been driven by my soul to do that. It's not an ego thing. It really isn't. It's not an ego thing. It's my soul saying, okay, you've had enough of this conformity, and you need to now live your life the way that you were meant to live it. And I have to stop resisting that because of fear, and I need to just own it, own my power, own my personal power, own my my authenticity, my unique expression, and just go with it. And let me see, what else did I put here? This is a little bit hard to read, but I said conformity puts us in jail. It does feel like a jail when you can't be yourself. Conformity is a type of self-destruction. It's a big pink eraser rubbing away who you really are and who you can become. Those might seem like harsh words, but that is my reality. That is what I have experienced, and it resonates with me. That just feels true to me, and that has been my experience pretty much my whole life. But I didn't know. I never felt safe. I never felt safe to just be me. And now I'm finding that it's not safe not to be me. I have to be me. I have to be true to myself, and I have to live in alignment with my higher self and who I really am. Okay, so and I said, let's live in alignment with authenticity and autonomy, not conformity. And let's forgive ourselves and others for the scars we have because of conforming. They can and will heal. And I do believe that. I'm going to read that again. So let's live in alignment with authenticity and autonomy, not conformity. And let's forgive ourselves and others for the scars we have because of conforming. They can and will heal. I do believe that. I believe that, they're battle scars that maybe they were necessary. Maybe we needed to go through those things in order to know how it feels to not be in alignment, and how it feels to be feeling disharmony. Maybe that was important, but those things can be healed, and we can forgive ourselves and others for the experiences we've had. And I started to write some other things about alignment, but I didn't really finish it, so some of the ideas are like half-hatched. But I said something about alignment is transformational. Alignment doesn't mean nothing undesirable or bad will ever happen to you. It just means that it will be helpful for your soul's journey in becoming the best version of you. So I do believe that. Okay, another thing I wrote, autonomy has also been right there with my drive for authenticity. It's been very difficult to practice in a world where conformity is taught and expected as the norm. Any deviation is criticized if it threatens conformity. Authenticity and autonomy are occasionally celebrated and heralded, but only when there is no perceived threat on conformity. So I really believe that. That was something I wrote that I was like totally feeling, and the thing I was experiencing most of my life, and especially the last year of my life for sure, but even before that. Okay, now I'm going to share with you what started out as a poem about conformity, but then turned into music lyrics. Okay? All right. I wrote this on July 20th, 24. When I was a little kid, I could be myself, expressing everything I felt without inhibitions, free to dream and paint my world exactly as I wanted. Pretending was a gift back then. Now it only haunts me. I only have a few friends. They're the only ones who see me, the only ones who reached inside to really understand me. Everybody else just stayed outside on the surface. Maybe I was too different and scared them all away. And the chorus goes, I don't want to fake it anymore. I don't want to hide. I just want to be myself and feel alive. Remove all restrictions that keep me where they want me. Conforming was the most destructive thing I've ever done. There's another verse. Someday, when it's over, I'll look back on life, wonder if I did it right, instead of if I'm happy. What a backwards way to live. That's not what I want. Today, I'm taking back my life. I call all the shots. And then it goes through the chorus again. I don't want to fake it anymore. I don't want to hide. I just want to be myself and feel alive. Remove all restrictions that keep me where they want me. Conforming was the most destructive thing I've ever done. And the ending, conforming was the most destructive thing I've ever done. So that, I've never written so many songs before in my life as I did last year. So many songs, just like lyrics anyway, at least the lyrics. Some of them I did actually put music to, my own music to, but others I was playing around with AI, and but I've since decided I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, but like the lyrics, these words, just like they were like, a lot of it was like downloads, you know, things that are just coming through me, and like compared to all the other years in my life that I've sat and tried to write lyrics for music, I've never had it happen in the way that it happened last year, where it's just like comes to me so easily. And anyway, I just wanted to share those things with you. I just wanted to share like this energy that I'm feeling, like the tiger, the lion energy, and like how I still feel there's some loose ends, you know, there's loose ends that I need to like cut or pull out or reel in or whatever it is, you know, like to pull in back my power, okay, and stop giving it away. And I don't know if there's somebody out there today that needed to hear this message, you know, of, you know, taking back your power, because conformity has taught us to not be in our power. And I really do feel that is destructive, because if it's not in alignment, if you're not living your life in alignment with who you really are on a soul level, then whose life are you living? Are you living your own life, or are you living someone else's life? Okay? And that's exactly how my life has felt a lot of the time. Like I wasn't fully living my own life. I was living my life the way someone else wanted me to live my life. And for the most part, because I still made good choices, you could say that it was quasi in alignment with, you know, who I really am. But like, and maybe it was in alignment, but the main issue is that I was still giving my power away, and I wasn't owning it. And that's where the difference is. Like, do you own your life? Do you really, really make your own decisions? And can you feel that you are in charge of your life? I mean, I still believe in like sorry, I can't talk right now. Like surrendering to the universe, to God, like surrendering. I still believe in that. I still believe in like, things are going to happen. Like I said before, being in alignment doesn't mean that things aren't going to happen that you might judge as being bad. Those things can still happen because maybe that is just part of the plan for you because of your need for certain kind of growth to help you along your path for your highest good. Like, there's a lot of things, and I really can look back on my life in a sense. I can look back on my life and see where I was in alignment a lot of the time, but the problem was that I wasn't giving myself the credit for it, and I was looking to sources outside of myself, and I was basically, like I've been saying, I was giving my power away instead of owning my power. I don't know if I'm making any sense to anybody, but that's just how I'm feeling. That's how I've been feeling. I'm feeling so much more myself than I ever have in my whole life. And I am feeling stronger and less fearful than I ever have in my life. And that doesn't mean I'll never experience fear again. Of course I will, that's just the ups and downs of life. That happens, But I just feel more myself and more balanced and more like I'm in the driver's seat. No one else is driving me. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. And today that's the big cat energy that I'm feeling. They do what they want. They don't ask other people. They just do what they want. That's how cats are, right? They kind of do their own thing, and they own it. If you don't like it, that's too bad. But they can also be loving and caring and cuddly, and they can be, they can be all the good things too that we associate with good things. So there's nothing wrong with being a strong person and having your own autonomy, having your own power, and being your authentic self. There is nothing wrong with that. Keep doing it if you're already doing it. And if you're not doing it, maybe you want to examine why you're not doing it. Are you still stuck in conformity? And if you are, maybe take a good look at yourself. And anyway, that's it. That's it. I'm done. Getting off my soapbox. Okay? Take back your power.